Alright, today I'm gonna show you how to get through the third module of Depersonalization with all its achievements. So, before I take you on this trip, let me give you a little trivia about this model. This model involves the Hounds of Tindalos. Don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but that's just what it's called. And please note, these modules are independent, but there may be some achievements attached to other ones. So the next one we did lies and fraud, did everything that's required for that filters. Ooh. If I do recall, the boss for this is Tindalos. Alright, so let's embark. But yeah, for the first 3 modules, I already been through them. You do not need... Carter, shut up, Carter. I don't really care. Open the component, decide against it. Advise you to look inside the glove and partner. Sure, it's a gun. Cool. Alright, occultism. Oh, would you look at that? We failed that. Now we pass, okay. By the hair of our neck. What is it called again? The Soladnit? Strange illusion, yada yada. If I remember in the hounds of... oh damn, our sanity is low as heck. Yeah, Soladnit, found this throughout my contacts. Thought it might interest me. Okay. If I remember the Hound of Tindalos, the beast, are supposedly, you know, they usually come out of corners first by smoke, and then we don't know much about how they look. Look at your reflection. This is dangerous. I should have saved before I did this. Okay, no biggie. It's just a clue. Our sanity is already low from the last chapter, the last thing, because these investigators do carry over all traits from previous modules, and that is a plus because you get more stuff. If you look at the character details, we don't use mythic items. Fist of Truth. Yeah, I just gave him that because this is a physical build. Guardian Angel. You have rescued souls trapped in the dark, freeing them strain. Your threshold for frail is reduced by 20, which is why I'm not in frail right now, despite having 19 sanity. Hatred, hedonism, hatred. Fatalism, threshold for critical success, and da. Okay, cool. We're gonna get one of these eventually. We did get one of these, and I took it off, but there is an achievement for getting all debuffs on a single character. I won't have it on this particular character, because why would I? So at the start of any module, if you're achievement hunting, you want to make a personal save. Rename that beginning, so you know you can always come back to this. I had caps lock on. Alright, so if you're going through the modules, you definitely want to check these books out if your occultism isn't too high, because if you do, you get a raise of about 45 right now. I do believe I have a trait that already raises my occultism, but having a high occultism just helps you better with skill checks anyway, so you might as well raise your stats when you can. Where is it? Contact with evil? Yeah, contact with evil. That's a base plus 20. I don't even cast spells. This is a melee character, so it's just a bonus. Okay, here comes a little bit of a dangerous part in the story. This is where you will meet the Hounds of Tindalos. Tindalos? I don't know why I say Talos. It's a weird name, alright? But you definitely want to pick up some flowers. And here's your little tidbit. And this is where you first encounter this Hounds of Tindalos. Fracture. We have a fracture? Oh no. Okay, so this is where you first encounter the Hounds of Talos. With a wall sequence, if you choose to investigate some more, you basically go into this. You do have to run, but you can fight him. Let me see something. You can't heal yourself up and just straight up wreck this guy. He's really no bother. Alright, and just like that, we defeat him. And I get 100 luck, nice. Alright, so basically because my character is a physical build with a dexterity of about 55. Does it tell you why? Other sources, cool. But yeah, because of that, and because of the skull necklace, I heal every time I deal melee damage. So all you have to do is unequip everything. Just unequip everything. Have these few equipped, and then boom bam. You attack twice per turn, and unarmed attacks allow you to deal more damage. I mean, have a higher chance of dodging. So by abusing that, you basically can win the fight. It does take a little bit, because as you can see, my health is a little bit low, but it worked. If you have a magic character, it's way simpler because he takes full damage from that. The only reason that fight is a chore is because you start off the fight fractured, but if you have enough materials, you can craft a splint to get rid of your fracture, which makes the fight so much easier. And what you would have to do is get the hammer from before and dismantle it. So I hope your crafting ability is at least high. And because we don't have a lot of prep time for that fight, we kind of just have to go at it. Just go at it with your head to the wall, to be honest. Alright, now begins the main section of the module. So from here, you're gonna want to make a save regardless. Seaside talking to a young girl. You will eventually figure out who that young girl is. If you can already guess, Saya has a cat. She's the cat. Watch the mirror. Check first. Good. Some materials to do stuff. Alright, first order of business. We need the achievement for tipping the butlers. Or was it the get clues by subduing, get clues by threatening? Of course, why would I do anything but subduing? We absolutely wrecked this guy. Oh, we failed that brawl. That sucks. And he's already close to death. Or should we say close to unconscious, because we're not trying to kill him this time. And oh, a critical fail. There goes our sanity. Hate to see it, but I do want all of this. So you can either subdue them or steal from them to get their key cards, or subduing them. Stop. Here's all the information I've collected. All the things is yours. I want to investigate any further. Is he not an ordinary thief? You find what seems to be a misunderstanding and abandoned documents as well. Did you find this document? How dare you stay here? I was looking for some charm tier to go undercover here. I didn't expect just taking a piece of document would be so deadly here. I know if I run away, I'll definitely not survive, so I want to find a chance to put it back to the study room. Well, all kinds of things have been happening lately, and I couldn't find the chance. Now that you have seen this document, please don't kill me. Okay, then give me the stolen study room door key. I've already taken it from him. And there you go. Uncover the true nature of the fake butler. He's an investigator. Why would I ever cast anything on him? Oh, you missed it. The cat girl's name is Sherry. That's all that really matters. Food. I think we could get some heals here if we really wanted. Yeah. Okay, now we can start bribing the butlers. They're real butlers. I'll bribe you. 50 is nothing to us. I can now ask him to join my party. But before that, let's steal from him. Take everything he has. Alright, so this guy right here is a great opportunity to increase your... what was it called? Erudition? Yeah, erudition stat. He basically increases it by 5. All of the increases are usually by 5. But all you have to do is bribe him, and he'll change his attitude towards you. And decide to teach you a little bit. Alright, cool. So, if you focus on this gem, you get the Flame Worshipper trait. And the best part about the Flame Worshipper trait is... now my fists deal damage. Oh, I have to put it into sleeping mode. That's something for the end of this module. Because we can't put it into sleep mode right now. And if you focus on this green leaf tornet, what is it called? Lorette? It gives you a item where it rots away the flesh of your enemies. Green God curses the target. Cannot be used on other great old ones, but is what it is. Notice how in story item descriptions it says place the lead. It's supposed to be leaf. Alright, this lady has a little quest for you. The painting before Mr. Carter's room, the only painting really, is hers and she wants it back. If you can tell from, you know, this little thing over here, Carter's kind of a thief, you know. Alright, so once you get into Carter's study room, if you just look at the globe, you'll up your diplomacy by 5 points. So if you already have your diplomacy high, you would have to reroll a lot to try to get it to grow further. But if it's low already, go ahead. Alright, in this drawer is where you'll find another one of the key cards that you need for the achievement. Not a study room key, just a room key, which should be for Carter's room. Okay, so this is where you would get that drawing for that lady that asked for it. Don't forget it. And naturally, if you go up here, after talking to Saya, she'll give you you'll eventually get Carter's bedroom key. We still need to find a key for that. We can pry this open. Hold up. This wasn't here before. This was not a thing before. O great weapon of Yor, whose name like a divine bird across the realm has sword. Okay, wind deity of Balak. Okay, cool. This was not here before, so I assumed the achievement tied to it was to a different thing. But I guess it would make sense that the other item that I do know of would be tied to this module, because it is in this module. So that sword was not there before. What if we can use it? Because it's not like a rare thing. We can use it. It's just pointless to us because we're no damn. We're like, what are you doing? Stone from Egypt. Took a lot of trouble to get here. I don't know where his fate. Alright. Okay, now we can finally use mysticism on this gem. And with that, you get Beast in the Shadow. When doing willpower or mental checks, gain additional penalty die. As long as your willpower is greater than 10, your HP will not drop to 1 whenever the effect is triggered. You will lose 5 willpower permanently. I would never use this. I also cannot use this because it's a mythic item. Now here's a little early game end. Like, this is the ending. If you leave the mansion, you die. And of course, the maid will come and warn us about that. Holy shit, that is the shittiest psychology roll I've ever done. Fuck that. Yeah, Tindalos comes back and kills us. That's all it is. I'll spend 100 chrono shards to go back. It doesn't really matter. It's it's a ending, but it's not the ending. It's technically a bad end, so it doesn't count towards the endings, but it's funny. So what you can do out in this parking lot is literally rob all the rich people. You know how it is. Clovers to boost our luck, but our luck is already at 100. We'll just have those for stuff. And underneath this is... Oh, we can't... Can we not... Ah, sanity check. Yeah, we fail those. We're not the most sane, are we? That's an important item right there. I guess we can't do this until the main event. But there is something underneath there that you need to keep in mind for later. For achievements. As well as main story. Alright, cool. So this is one of first endings. Where you basically get out by using the way that the butler provided you. Against all odds. Interesting. Blame worshipper trick and ending. Got it. It's recorded. We're not taking that ending. Let's go back. Alright, cool. We got all the key cards to the room. So the maid that we helped out before was over here in the corner. She was scared to go into the madam's room because obviously if you go in there, you interact with stuff, you get little visions of ghosts and stuff. So now we got all the things. Now we go to the madam's room. Still stumped on how we fight colors from outer space. I forgot. I don't know if there's some weird glitch going on where it's recalling my first go through where I interacted with the well, but I think when you don't interact with the well, you're not supposed to fear it. Okay, here's a little reference that she got taken away by the Hound of Tindalos. I don't know how you pronounce it, man. Okay, so you get to go into it after you've basically gone to the madam's room and figured out that she left the tape behind. So this is how you take on the colors from outer space. Yeah, a bunch of corpses. Nice purple blood. Very YouTube friendly. Rope. That will help us climb out when we're ready. Oh shoot, we should have took the magnetic device. Try to remove take the hoop away. Yep. This is exactly what you do. Alright, cool. Now we need to unequip the thing. Colors from outer space time. Nice. We kept our sanity. First things first, adjust equipment. Unequip this. We don't need that. Can't use this anymore. Can use this. Does it give us sport, not speed? Should have crafted a speed room. Huh. Oh. Yeah. We should have definitely crafted a speed room. Let's just go at it then. Alright, cool. We defeated him. And the only reason you see butlers is because of my character exclusive trait. Which is, what was it? Unraveled Fear? Is it Unraveled Fear? Give me a moment. It's possibly not Unraveled Fear. It's somewhere here. Let's see. Unyielding Willpower. Cannot equip mythic items. Of which, the only item that we can use to damage colors from outer space is this. I'm gonna give that back to my main character. Yeah, plasma gun. We can't use that. Kinda sucks, but that's what party members are for. So, for this achievement, whatever you do, do not use the magnetic field on the colors on outer space. We are gonna fight it again a second time, and we're not gonna use that. You can use the leaf of the green god if you so please, because it really doesn't work on great olds, and the colors from outer space not great olds. So let's get back to it. That consumed a lot of resources though, because my character is not a magic build. Like he has like one magic spell, which I guess is good. You always want to have a backup, and it's Fist of Truth. Our increase in occultism is gonna unlock this next for us. Not very useful. Blessing of the Blade is really what we want, but they won't give us that until we hit 70 in occultism, which is wild. I feel like this should be unlocked already. Alright, as you get further in the story, you get to fight colors from outer space again. But this time you have Saya and... what is her name again? Chera? Sherry. Sherry is basically a healer. I mean, we could fight these guys for fun. I need to change her to follow orders because I don't like the fact that she's not following orders. Because I'm gonna need her to heal when I need heals. Okay, this should be the point where when you try to leave the manor, it should give you another ending. Yeah, here it is. Nope, it's still just an insta-kill, just with all your party members. Alright, cool. Okay, so underneath the car from before, we'll get the mana crystal. Respect to go find the exit first, join Terry's action, deal with Carter's conspiracy first. Alright, so just grab the mana can, and you get the achievement for the mana can on the wind deity. I guess you could give this to Sherry, it doesn't matter. Like, does it affect her skills? We'll look at her skills later. Floor pans, study room key. I'll be... okay, you can't take that from her. Alright, sure. So be it. Let's look at her skills. What she got for her? Okay, that sucks for you. Damn, that sucks for you, for real. Physical training. Yeah, you get a little insight on the characters when you look into their details. Special skill, Neon Punch, spell damage. Ooh. Memory shatters, yes. Fake identity, yep, I think that's pretty good to see. I think you get a boost from reading this. Okay, I believe for one of the endings, you have to respect her decision. They leave the party. And you know what we do now? We exit, as we should. And here's your options. You can either stay and help, you get a second choice at helping these guys. Or you can leave and not be a damn burden. Soladnit, clear, the first survivor. Oh, it's the same achievement. Okay, cool. Yeah, calculate it real quick. Yeah, this was already... so you got new bonds. Okay, so the only one we're missing right now should be beautiful ending. Beautiful new reality or something like that. Okay, we don't need to do the soul survivor thing. We should rename these. We're gonna load this and then we're gonna rename it. That's gonna be a branch. Before you go underneath the car, that should be what you name branch to go back to. Everything else is kind of straightforward. You can do them without them affecting the story. And yeah, the second time around, colors from outer space is... how old are you? That's a nice little achievement thing. Yeah, the second time around, colors from outer space is easy because you have Sherry, and why can't I remember your name? No, for real, Saya. That's why. It's weird. This cloud thing is strange because, you know, the curtain's only open so far. It's whatever. But yeah, she deals magic damage. She can equip the magic gun, and she's very good at using it. So it's just easy the second time around when you're not solo. Okay, so one of the things is you have to lose the battle and have Anon step in to save you. You gotta consider your allies dead, which will prompt Anon to come in and save you guys after the catastrophe. So that's how you get one of the endings. Let's go back and get another. Alright, cool. We avoided finding Carter and achieved the ending beautiful reality. Now, the only other achievement to be gotten, and this is a really difficult one, is you have to somehow survive lethal damage from the boss's special attack and then defeat her. So without using mythos items, I think that would be difficult. So I'm not quite sure how we can do that. I'll figure it out and then be back. And just like that, we've achieved all endings to Soladnit. And we still gotta figure out how to kill the boss after they deal with an attack that's a short kill for our characters. Strange. And cool, we finally did it! So, through abusing the pendant of the undead, you can obviously survive the fatal attack. Yeah, defeat Tindalos after they've successfully used Final Spiral. But yeah, you basically have to abuse the pendant of undead. You can build whatever character you want. I just made a different character to do that because magic attacks deal ordinary damage against Tindalos, and I wanted to just get it over with. So with that, that's all achievements for the Soladnit module, and I'll see you in the next one.